Well, here it is, December 17th of 2024, and I figured I'd do another short update on the 1949 Farmall H. Getting ready to split it here. That's been the major concentration, is getting things all dismantled and separated so that I could separate the engine from the torque tube to put a new clutch in it. I am going to be putting in a new the hydraulic shaft seal and a new input shaft seal on the transmission. They're leaking pretty good and while we have it apart, I'll check the bearings and stuff too. But this is the hydraulic pump I lowered down out of the torque tube. I don't know if it was working. I didn't have anything hooked up to the hydraulics. This little cart here, that's I don't want to call it a jack, but it's a cart I use to get vices on and off my milling machines. And I was able to put that right up under the belly pump and lower it down fairly easy. So I was glad how that worked out. I did put some pipe plugs in the portholes and stuff just to keep dirt and stuff out, but I'm eventually going to go through this and pull it apart and rebuild it and see how everything is on the inside there. But here on the tractor, you can see I got a splitting stand mounted to the frame, and I do have all the bolts out except for 4 of them I left in there just as a safety factor. And I do have the tractor split right now. It's ready to come apart, but I'm gonna wait to do that till my son gets home from work today to help me with that. I just want another person here while I'm spreading this apart. I do have a jack and a jack stand under the transmission, just to, in case one fails, the other will catch it. Once I do get the tractor split, I plan on taking off the torque tube and cleaning that all up. I want to put a new throwout bearing and everything on it while I'm doing the clutch. I do have the gas tank all set to come off. I'll be pulling that off before I take the torque tube off, and that. I do have the steering shaft all disconnected, the gauges all unbolted, and the bearing support for the steering is all off so that I can slide the engine away from the torque tube. There is another little breather tube that goes in the back of the head there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a little brass fitting. I took that all off so that that can go through the hole there. A lot of little stuff to do to get it to split, but it's not that bad. It's just I've been just I don't want to say tinkering with it, but doing a little bit here and there as time is allowed. And the bolts have all come off okay. This one bolt here by the oil filter housing, that almost comes out, but as you split the tractor, you can eventually, you know, have the room to get that out of the hole. But we'll wait till my son gets home, and then we'll get this separated completely. But yeah, so other than that, there's not much more to update. I do have the front wheel spindles all completed. The hubcaps, I had to weld up somebody had put a grease fitting hole in those, so I took the grease fitting out and welded them up and sanded them down and got them all back on there. Have completely new bearings and races and seals in there. So it was a good thing I went through that, because someone had ran the seals on the iron hub, which wore a couple of nice grooves in there. But we made some new sleeves and pressed them in, and we're able to get a good surface for the seal to ride on. So that's where I'm at as of December 17th, 2024, and hopefully the next time you see it, they'll be in 2 halves. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.